All right, guys, so today we are going to be solving this problem for you out there. Anyone that's bought a new Kenwood unit, which is all the new units with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, they now come with the VSS wire, which is a vehicle speed sense wire. And when you're driving, if you do not hook this up, the wireless Apple CarPlay will not work. You actually have to have the speed signal wire connected in order to use it after about a kilometer of driving. You can still use it via USB, but if you want to use the wireless, which is one of the new functions of the new Kenwood units, which is the DDX 9019 DABS and the DDX 919 WS, but also the DMX 8 series as well, or any of the DNX 9 series navigation units, you're going to have this problem if you don't do the vehicle speed sense wire. Now, a lot of cars, we can find this wire for you, and we sell our kits on our website. We actually wire this up for you. There's a little pink wire that comes out of the new looms on the Kenwoods. But you guys out there with any other unit like the Pioneers and the Alpines and things like that, as moving forward from 2019 onwards, the new certification for Apple CarPlay, it is required to have a vehicle speed sense wire for better accuracy. And if you don't use it, you're going to get this error and not be able to use the wireless. So let me solve this issue for you guys. If you don't know how to get the VSS wire, or you cannot find it on your vehicle, because it can be really, really hard. So some cars are easy, Toyotas are generally easy, but a lot of stores out there don't even know how to actually connect this pink wire up, or VSS wire, where to find it in the car, or even how to find it in the car. So a lot of stores are very inexperienced with that speed sense signal, okay? But for anyone out there with an older vehicle which doesn't have an electronic vehicle speed sense signal, or if you can't find it, so some of the cars are super hard to do, or if you don't want to be testing for it because you want to damage your computer, we are going to have this. Now, this is our new little module that we've actually got made, and this is a GPS to vehicle speed sense. Now, sorry about the video here. Let me just fix this up. So what it is a little module. So here we go. And it's a little converter module that we get actually made, as you can see there, made in Taiwan. It's a GPS to speed signal converter, and what it does, it takes this little GPS receiver and you can mount it under your dash, so it can actually mount up under here, under the dash, doesn't need to be visible, and it actually receives GPS satellite signal, and it's very, very accurate and very good, and it converts it into a simulated vehicle speed sense wire, so that you can actually wire that up to the stereo, and it's as simple as hooking accessory power to the red wire and ground to these two black wires, and the white wire is going to be your vehicle speed sense wire. So that's going to output a signal when your car's moving to simulate the vehicle speed sense. Now, that's like the speed sense that you used on your odometer or your speedo on the dash. That's how it actually gets the signal to say how fast the car's going. This is going to do the exact same thing via GPS for you. And that is going to save you a ton of time in installation and a lot of cost out there. And for a lot of you out there that want to install this yourselves, it's going to be super simple to do. So I'm going to try and hook this up now to the back of the wiring and show you how it works and show you what you actually get the signal output's going to be. But we're going to make those available on our website at Carbon Car Systems. They're not going to be too expensive. It's actually going to be cheaper than if you were to pay someone out there to actually try and find this wire, and you're going to eliminate all that risk of damaging your vehicle possibly if they don't know what they are doing. So let me wire this up and I'm going to show you the output signal. Right guys, so I've just wired up this new GPS to vehicle speed sense converter, and I'm just going to put this on the dash here quickly just to simulate what's going to happen if it was under the dash and we're driving. You can see here, follows down to our little converter box. We've powered it up off the harness to power and accessory power, so it's only on when the car's on, will not drain your battery. And what I've done here, the white vehicle speed sense output, I've hooked it to a test light, and this is what you can see here. And what happens is when the car's moving, this will pulse, and it pulses with speed to simulate the vehicle speed sense. And I'm going to show that to you so you can actually see what's happening. And what we would do, we would hook that to the pink wire on the Kenwood units, which is the vehicle speed sense, and that will stop that warning from coming up, okay? So let's simulate this now, as I've actually just hooked it up. We're going to take it for a little bit of a move. And there you go, you see it start to move and start the pulse. And the faster you go, the faster that will speed up. So we're just doing a loop here in a cul-de-sac, so out of the way. But the faster, so we're going to stop here. Excuse the light. Yep, there we go. Just dodging cars and a bit of light there. But here we go. As we start to stop, she stops. Okay, so very, very sensitive. It's got really good pickup on the vehicle speed sense wire. And what we would do, we would just wire that straight into the Kenwood wire there, pink to the white output. So very hard to do one hand, but I'm going to quickly put the camera down and wire that, and we're going to turn that alert off on screen, and we're going to solve that issue. All right, there you go, guys. I've actually hooked it up. You can see the wire connected now. So sorry about this mess, but this is our sample car to test things like that for you guys, to make your lives a little bit easier, to do it yourself and fix those kind of issues that are raised by these new standards from Apple. But you can see there, that's completely wireless. That's actually working off my phone that I'm filming with. So we're actually not plugged in any way. You can't see any cables, completely wireless. But wireless CarPlay working without the warning. And we did test this. We actually drove it for another 10 kilometers like this, and the warning did not come up, okay?